Everyone calls it a masterpiece, but me, I just don't get it. Castlevania is a popular video game series, and most fans will rate this game in particular as the best of the best. Heck, gamers in general have this listed in their top 10 PS1 games, or one of their top games of all time. If you don't happen to know much about this game, I'll quickly catch you up, and then hopefully you can help me figure out what it is I'm missing for the amount of love that this game receives. Released in 1997 for the Sony PlayStation. That's the PS1, yeah. It's a direct sequel to Rondo of Blood. If you talk to any Castlevania fan, you're gonna hear about how good that game is as well. I tried to get it working on a Turbografx that was modded, but I wasn't able to get the translation patch to work, so womp womp, I didn't get to play it. We did get a watered-down version of Rondo of Blood in the US called Dracula X, but from what I've heard, it's just not as good in comparison. While I am talking about the PS1 version of Symphony of the Night, it was also ported to the Sega Saturn and later to the PSP in Dracula X Chronicles, the Xbox Live Arcade on the 360, and on PS4 in Castlevania Requiem. Oh yeah, they just keep on releasing this bad boy! Oh, and while I'll always know this for the Haunted Castle cover of the game, outside of the US it got all these covers where they show off the cast of characters, and I generally see these covers when I'm looking up anything on this game. Get out of here, Mona Lisa! We got some vampires to look at! Why do I think this game is known as a masterpiece? Well, just check out some of these reviews and top 10 lists. Boom! Right there! Right near the top! Now, if all that does not speak volumes as to why my little old opinion, is not the norm, how about it being a big deal because many claim this to be the game that started a new genre known as Metroidvania? At the very least, it popularized it. I mean, it's like 50% of the genre name, right? As you can see, this game is great by popular opinion. But what about unpopular opinion? You're in luck, because I'm not popular, and I'm gonna give my opinion! Actually, I'm gonna start with my experience of this game, and then along the way, maybe you can tell me where I went wrong with it all. Let's go ahead and start with my history with the game. I first heard about it in GamePro magazine. They had reviews, they had ads, ads. I mean, lots of ads for this thing. Cool looking ones too. At some point, I traded in like 40 PS1 games to GameStop, and I took home a grand total of about 3 games. Oh, learned my lesson there, didn't I? One of those games was Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, which I'd already beaten. Hey, speaking of ads, since we showed Symphony of the Night, can we show like the Raziel one? Yeah, the one where he's got the right through the jaw right there. That's incredible. Oh, I love it. That's my style. One of the other games I took home was Symphony of the Night. I played it, and I enjoyed it, but I just don't have any lasting memories of this game. I remember thinking it was fun to explore the castle, and that the music was great. There is no denying the soundtrack to this game. I always like the intro. We know Dracula's the big bad guy from Castlevania, so it's awesome to see him at the very beginning. It's a cool fight, but then you start out the game with none of those powers you had. I like Dracula when he looks all demon-y with the fangs and everything like that. He looks so cool. Okay, so I stopped playing this game because I have no idea. I really can't remember. And I ended up selling it on eBay, and I make a grand total of... not even close to that, no. Like a haunted doll you try to get rid of, this game would not go away. Like I said, people love this game, so you're gonna see it mentioned in gaming videos. And when I got into modding my PSP, one of the must-play games everyone said was to make an Eboot file of Symphony of the Night. So there we go, I get it to play on the PSP, and I have a very similar experience. Play it, try to figure out why I stopped playing it before, and then just lose interest after a few days with it. Hey, check out my resume. I'm not some game hopper. Yeah. That's right, I'm a loyal dog! So, fast forward a few years and I get a modded PS1 from a seller on isozone.com, if you remember that place. I burned a copy of Symphony of the Night. Well, I burned several copies of it because you had to make sure you selected just the right burn speed and the game would play just fine. The music, however, did not. If you've ever burned a PS1 game, you may have come across a game that has Red Book audio, which was tricky for me to get to work. I know it had something to do with my Q file, and I burned several copies in this process. I eventually get it working, and I am determined, and I mean determined to love this game! I don't normally want to fit in with the crowd, I don't know if you can tell, but I think a classic franchise that has Dracula, Death, and Alucard in it, it deserves that type of attention. Alucard just looks cool, he really does. I got pretty far in the game, at least from what I could tell. I beat the bird guy, the spear guy, the bird and the spear guy together. I beat the big old boss thing right here. I talked to the old guy in the library place. I did all that and thought I was doing well. I thought I finally understood this game, and I was ready to stick it out and beat it. However, eventually I meet this one boss who's like really hard. It's like I had a difficulty spike with this boss. And to be honest, I can't even remember who it was. I've tried to look it up to figure out where exactly I was. I think it was Richter. Do you fight Richter in this? I want to say it was Richter, and he wrecked me. Oh, but just in case, public service announcement. If it wasn't Richter, I do apologize and in no way mean to defame the man who I show plenty of love to in the Mushroom Kingdom Fusion videos. A shout out to all the Belmonts around the world, and Richter, you keep on Richtering. Wah. Okay, so here we are. Why did I make this video? It's because I want to give this game one last chance, one last shot at old Drac. I want to understand why this game is so renowned, why people love it so much, and I want to see what Dracula's like at the end. Is it like gonna be an awesome fight? He's got to turn back into that demon thing, right? He's gonna do like Dracula moves, and I gotta see those Dracula moves. Dracula. Anyway, join me and help me, please, get through Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Let's put Drac back in his coffin one last time. Not forever, because come on, that's not how these things work, and there's been games made afterward, but what do you say? Will you join me on this Let's Play? And you can't shake my hand, like, comment below. I wish I could edit it where it didn't look like my house is moving, but here we are. Comment below, you want to join me on Castlevania? All right, here we go! Castlevania Symphony of the Night! You had a choice and you said yes! You, on your own free will, said, I'm gonna join you on this Let's Play. I got to see it. Here we are as Richter. And it starts off just like this, as I obviously remember, and all the controls. PSP Dracula X Chronicles with Symphony of the Night unlocked. We're gonna go see Drac himself. He's just sitting there waiting, just like I've been waiting for you to come help me out.
Die now and leave this world. You'll never belong here.
Yeah.
Oh, but this world invited me. Your own kind called me forth with praise and tribute.
Tribute? You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter.
And just like GameStop stole all those games from me. I
All
traded
I'm
them
here
in.
For is you. To hell with your heresy.
Let's get him, Richter.
You're nothing but a blight on mankind.
I love this intro. It really is good.
Mankind. A cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them then.
He is awesome.
Die for their sins.
Man, he's cool. Dracula has some of the best lines ever. Okay, we can hit him with a cross. Oh, you gotta hit him in the head. How far can you get on this fight, I wonder? Just like in Mushroom Kingdom Fusion, this is how he attacks. Yeah, look, you can fight him forever, right? Oh. Burn! Burn your head. Okay, the cross is obviously the way to go. Get that out of here. Can we do our Richter moves? Like, how do you do them? Oh, that wasn't it. That was the emulator I'm playing on. I'm playing on an emulator, emulating it. Don't press those buttons, you got it. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun playthrough. I'm glad you're here. I don't remember her. This is cool. This is gonna be, no, it's the thing that I have on my, ooh. Yeah, thank you. Maria, right? You're from Rondo of Blood. I saw things when I looked this up. You can actually beat Drac here, right? He does the demon thing. How did she show up? This is cool. Well, it's all not gonna be new to me, but some of it, yeah. What an intro to a game. You just fight the boss. Now, if I just let him beat me, does that like speed things along? We'll get her out of there. Yep, demon. Yes, this is the coolest one. I love this form of him. Look at that. Should just keep hitting him with the cross, eh? I don't remember. Do you get that close to beating him and then he's gonna like do some power move or something? This is the coolest Dracula right here. Hurry, let me go save you. You're a little girl. Ooh. Good picture. Yeah! All right, this is going well for me.
Count Dracula had risen with the aid of the Dark Priest Shaft to menace humanity once again. The legendary vampire hunter, Richter Belmont, stood against him and at last brought him down.
We're just gonna do the intro, then. That'll be the only taste we get right now.
On a glaring full moon
it
night,
reads it to you. I love it.
Mysteriously vanished. Maria Renard set out to find him.
I end up fighting him later.
Again, it was then that fate intervened.
So what is Alucard's story?
The castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist, as if to show her the way.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, powerful forces struggled for the soul of a man named Alucard. He who had once fought alongside Trevor Belmont against his own immortal father.
So Alucard's already been in the story before this game.
To purge the world of
and they know he's a
own
vampire, or
cursed
is he?
Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers and fallen into what was meant to be eternal slumber.
Okay.
But now, he awakens to the cackles of evil and cries of the innocent. The eternal battle of good and evil has come full circle once more. Dracula's castle beckons for you. And no man can say who will emerge victorious.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this already seems a little bit better than the one on PS1. Is this like an improved version of it? One that I can beat? Hopefully. I don't remember it saying Castlevania there for so long. This is gonna be cool. Now we're gonna be running, right? This is where we run on the little grass? Yeah, this is the part. All right, we'll like get to the first save room or something. Then we'll, just for the intro. Check him out, check him out. Go Alucard, go Alucard. We don't have any, oh, we do have this. So he does start with all the stuff. It's not just Richter. And this is the first room. Yeah, that spot, look at that thing. These things are awesome. It's the sounds from Resident Evil, right? The dogs? Look at this. There's the music from the video that I used the entire time. Zombies. This is the first Castlevania room. I wonder how many games start off with the same little corridor. Now I should be finding... You can really go this far? You level up in the end. Well, shows what I know. Got me a cool shield. And already, like, where do you go? The whole castle's here. I've always heard about like an upside down castle or part of it. That's interesting. I know Spear Guy and Bird Guys, Slog and Krog, that's not their names, but they're like the first guys you fight. There's this, yes, okay. We don't fight you yet, right?
Alucard.
It reads it all.
What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Ever the insolent boy. But there'll be no games here. If you will not behave,
be gone, Alucard.
I will do neither. Step aside, old man.
He's a little bit older than old, dude.
Such arrogance.
I'd say older than Dust, but...
But I shall see you very soon.
Yeah. That's not good when Death is telling you he's gonna see you soon. You took all my stuff! You monster! Why didn't we just... This... I don't know if it's better or not. Alright, there's like a save room up here. This is... Yeah, this is the castle. How do they get around their own castle? Oh, we just have punches? Look at this place. All the lightning, everything. It's awesome. Okay. Short sword. We have to equip it. Give me that. Yep. Yeah, see? I'm not just some new guy. I know how to do some things. This is where you save, okay. But there's something else you can do, I think. Let me just go see. Yeah, alright. You save my data. let's go check this other thing out. There's something about, I keep seeing this YouTube short come across about going into some lab and then going back. And you get to find the bird dude? Maybe? If I have it right, how do you get in there? Is this it? Look, it really does remind me of Metroid. Okay, yeah, so you go here, then you leave, and you go back to that courtyard. Something. Ooh. You're already here, huh? I promise. So this is just a taste of what's to come if you want to see more Let's Play of this. So are these guys out here or something? Let's go back. If I just fall down, what happens? Do I just end up down there where Deathy was? It's a long walk back. They are here! Look! It's those guys! They're the tough ones! You can't really fight these guys here and knock them out early, can you? Look at this! This is like an Easter egg? They team up! Doesn't he grab the other guy? Oh, I don't have a... Oh, I could punch him? Oh! Stop it! Stop it already! Stop! I'm gonna beat this game! I'm tired of this stinking game being mentioned and not knowing nothing about it! Yeah, okay. And they flew away, but hopefully you don't fly away. If you want to see the rest of this Let's Play, well, I'll be releasing videos. I do hope you join me. Give me your tips, give me your tricks. I'll read your comments in the videos, and please help me beat this game, finally. I'll see you in the next Let's Play. Bye.